I want to tell you something very interesting. A man came to the Rebbe who was a vegetarian, and he wanted to get the Rebbe to advocate against eating meat. Now, there's different reasons people are vegetarians. Part of the reason is because they don't want to indulge. The Gemara says, listen to this, people, okay? For this you need a drum roll. Am ha'aretz osur lechol bosor. That's not in Tanya, that's in the Gemara. Anybody speak Hebrew? Am ha'aretz osur lechol bosor. An ignoramus is not allowed to eat meat. Why? What's the pshat? What's the pshat? If you can't elevate the meat, then the meat is going to drag you down. So if you're an am ha'aretz, the meat's going to drag you down, don't it? Now, last time I checked, Amaratzim are eating all the meat. To be the only people doing a skafia are the ones who don't eat it. Isn't that ironic? Yeah. So, I don't know too many people who follow that. That's not a halacha, but it is a Gemara. Amma aretz, if you are a Baal Taiva, you shouldn't have Taivas. But I don't think in our generations the right thing to do is you shouldn't eat any Taivas. I think it'll be wrong, it's unsustainable. The low end of the line is if you do a skafia and it makes you depressed, bad idea. If you do a skafia and you feel bitter and angry because of it, then you shouldn't do a skafia. That's the low end. And there's a high end, but that's a for sure. If you undertake a certain discipline, a certain self-control, and because of it you're nervous or you're angry or in a bad mood, that's the proof that it's not for you. So to say you shouldn't enjoy it, but on the other hand, there is a place where we say, I will be happier if I would only eat. I mean, girls and boys have different nasagas, but yeah, for a girl it's a half a slice of pizza versus a whole slice of pizza. For a boy it's 3 slices or a whole pie, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's 6 slices of pizza. But the hasag is ma'est. And the person says, no, I don't need this. Not, I don't need this because I probably self-control. It's pashat, not good for me. That's a skafia. And it gives you mastery over yourself. It does. You end up sleeping better. You end up sleeping less. You have a clearer head during the day, and you could serve Hashem better, you could learn Torah, you could understand, your head works. But the pizza's beckoning, it's right in front of you. And the guilt of being uncomfortable because you overate is, right now it's academic until you finish eating the pizza and then you wait 5 minutes and then it kicks in, you know what I'm saying? But this is the balance, right? But on a higher level. So this man came to the Rebbe with the idea that the Rebbe should advocate vegetarianism. It's a true story. And I think he was a vegetarian not on health grounds. He was a vegetarian on moral grounds, about killing animals, tzabah lechaim. There's a whole movement like that. And there's something beautiful for it. You can't say it's nothing. Even though they're cuckoo because they want you to follow them with their Kabbalah sale. Just like your teachers want you to listen to them with Kabbalah sale. They want you not to eat meat because they said. It doesn't work that way. But they can be militant and they can spray paint your fur coat and they can call you a murderer and all kinds of other things because they really mean well. And in America, if you really mean well, then you're a good person even if you're hurting other people because you really, really mean well. You really, really mean it. Really mean it. I really, really care about the trees and the animals. So this person came to the Rebbe and proposed that the Rebbe should advocate the Rebbe told him that not eating meat is for Yechidei Segula, for special people. The Chidah, I think it brings from the Chidah, the Rebbe mentioned to him that he didn't eat meat. Very special people didn't eat meat for the spiritual reasons, not only because of the tzabah lechai. Anyway, he walked out of Yechidus, this man. The story happened in the early 1960s. And the Bochanim surrounded him, and they asked him, what did the Rebbe say? So he repeated to him what the Rebbe said, that he asked the Rebbe about vegetarianism, and the Rebbe said to him, the Eibishter gave meat, people should eat it. After the Mabul, you know that before the Mabul, eating meat was murder. After the Mabul, eating meat was allowed. If you're allowed to, you should have it. And the idea of not eating meat is Yechidei Segula. What's the ultimate model for these two ideas? The Darim Sagra Pishas, I mean the Skafia, that's pole 1. Dayach mash asra teira. Enjoy the physical pleasure. What's pole 2? What's the ultimate measure of that? The answer is that a beinani and a tzaddik. Beinim have to do a skafia because of Yitzhahara. Tzaddikim, tzaddik, oichel l'seiva nafshi. The biggest tzaddikim, for them, the Eibishter made this food to be enjoyed. So in other words, in practical terms, in things we are a tzaddik. If there's an area of taiva that you don't have, that you can enjoy. In things we are a beinani / Baal Tshuva. In the things that we're lustful to, that we have weakness towards, that's what we have as skafia.